It says, be saved from this perverse generation. That word perverse in the Greek is the word skolios, which we get our word scoliosis from. So if you remember when you were in elementary school, maybe you went down to the nurse's office or in the gym and someone kind of took their finger and went down the spine of your back. Because scoliosis is a crooked spine. That's what it means. And it comes right from the Greek. And so what he's saying is, we need to be saved from, we need to be redeemed from a generation that is crooked. Now it's amazing, this is 2,000 years ago. And you may say, well, 2,000, you see this perverse generation, this crooked generation, well, they didn't even know about what's going on today. But see, the reality is that in every human society, no matter whether it was an ancient culture or ancient Greek culture or Roman culture or now 21st century Western culture, there are aspects of every culture that are redeemable, that are to be held on to by common grace, and there are always aspects of culture that are crooked in relationship to the way God sees the world. So in every culture, there are aspects of that culture that are right, and then there are aspects of that culture that are wrong. And so in every single culture that has ever existed and will exist, there will be aspects of it that will be right and proper, and then there will be aspects of it that are just plain crooked and perverse. And the key for us as Christians and in 21st century America is that we learn how to look at American culture in the West in 2010 and be able to see it not through the eyes of churchy ideas or 21st century Christian ways of thinking, but how does it relate to the Bible? Because what's going on today, I believe, is that there is a lot of American culture that has been Jesus-ified. That Jesus has put a stamp on this stuff. But when you weigh it with Scripture, you say, can we really do that? Can we really say that kind of a colonialistic, materialistic, consumeristic, individualistic culture really jives with the teachings of Jesus? And in that way, that's why Peter and the disciples said, listen, be saved from this perverse generation. Be saved from this generation that's crooked. Because even in Second Temple Judaism 2,000 years ago, there are aspects of it that were right on, and there are other aspects of it that were way off base. And the same exists today.